What's going on, everybody? Thank you guys so much for watching the show. Wanted to talk to you about our friends over at Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching sports. This app is really easy to use. You just pick more or less on a few player stats, and you could win up to 1,000 times your cash on a single lineup. Best of all, Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use the promo code PFF and download the app now. The first corner is off the board. They invested. Their big splash in free agency was Dre Greenlaw and Talanoa Hufanga. They had Riley Moss. They've got Jaquan McMillan in the slot, and now they add Jahdae Barron with Patrick Surtain as their shutdown outside corner.
It's a great pick.
This is a top 3 defense in the NFL. This is a top 3 defense in the NFL.
Him and Surtain, man.
What Peyton's done in Denver is off the charts. Finding the quarterback. This draft pick is, to me, I had him in my top 10. I love Jahdae Barron.
I do too.
This sucker can play any position. Jalen Ramsey, you just think of him when you're doing and he's fast. I mean, this guy can run too. He can play outside corner. He can play inside. He is a defensive joker. That's a good call.
Absolutely. Electric feet, the highest graded zone coverage cornerback in the country last year. Yep. And I think about Denver, and they play a boatload of cover 3. He can play man-to-man a little bit, but they play a lot of cover 3. So, I think about those two guys you just mentioned in Moss and McMillan. McMillan with a 63 coverage grade last year, Moss with a 56. You can get better out there, right? And if we're talking about the Broncos wanting to get more offensive weapons, sure, there's a ton of day 2 tight ends. There's day 2 running backs like Cris was talking about. Receivers, maybe a Jaden Higgins or somebody like that's a target in the second round. This is another one I feel like, just like the last pick with Tampa Bay, this had to be the best player on their board.
Yep.
Because it's not their biggest need, but man, he makes their defense a lot better. And you said it, Surtain, who just won Defensive Player of the Year and was the most valuable cornerback, actually the most valuable non-QB in football this last year per PFF WAR. Now you add Jahdae Barron on the other side of it, who was he the most valuable?
Most valuable non-quarterback in the nation as well. Yeah,
and that's even ahead of Travis Hunter, or at least at corner at one position. I got to find the numbers both ways on Hunter, but Barron was awesome at Texas, and the inside-outside flexibility when they could use improvement at either side. That's incredible.
He's a stud. He's a hitter. He can cover. He can run. I've never really even seen him blitz. I think he's going to be a great blitzer one day, too.
Well, he blitzed when they used him in the slot and as a safety the previous 2 seasons. And he's number 11 on my board.
He's a great player.
I think he's a hell of a player. I had him ranked above Will Johnson. I've had him as CB2 for a while now.